Welcome to This Explainer. Look, as a growth consultant, I talk to small business owners like you literally every single day. And you know what? I hear the exact same frustration over and over again. There just aren't enough hours in the day. You're busy running operations, you're managing your staff, you're constantly putting out fires. And because of all that, this massive communication bottleneck forms. Let's be real, you just cannot get to every single customer message the exact moment it comes in. Well, today, we're going to permanently fix that bottleneck. We're diving into a direct, completely actionable solution using an AI customer support agent.
So let's just rip the Band-Aid off right now with a tough but totally necessary question. How many customers did you lose today simply because you were too busy to reply? I know, it's a super painful thought. But in today's insanely competitive market, delayed replies cost you actual dollars. When a potential lead reaches out, they expect an immediate answer. And if they don't get one, they're moving straight on to your competitor. It is honestly that simple. The AI customer support agent we're exploring today is the ultimate relief for this exact headache. It's designed to stop this silent bleed of revenue immediately.
Okay, here's our roadmap for This Explainer. First, the cost of delays. Second, meet your AI agent. Third, the setup checklist. Fourth, 3 business growing benefits. And finally, automating your future. I promise you a really clear, ROI-focused plan to help you finally stop trading your valuable time for money.
Part 1. The cost of delays. The silent revenue killer. We really need to identify your biggest unquantified loss here. The sheer volume of missed messages caused by just day-to-day operational overwhelm. Think about the stark contrast in how we handle communication right now. Traditional support, it's manual, it's totally prone to delays the second things get busy, and it's strictly boxed into those 9 to 5 working hours. But a streamlined future state with AI support, it changes everything. It's instant, it's fully automated, and it is perfectly scalable 24/7. We are talking about moving from a chaotic, reactive model to a smooth, proactive, automated one. Because here's the truth, a delayed reply isn't just some minor customer service hiccup. No, it is a missed opportunity that is actively chipping away at your bottom line. Every single lost customer represents someone who had a question about your service, or maybe they wanted to make a purchase, or needed a quick fix, but they slipped away because your response just took too long. Which brings us right to part 2, meet your AI agent, your new best employee. Now, I want you to completely stop thinking about this as some complicated, inaccessible software. Instead, think of it as a tireless, incredibly efficient team member that we build specifically for your business using an AI builder platform called Base 44.
So what exactly is this tool? Well, an AI support agent is a system that automatically handles incoming messages, processes those basic requests, and replies instantly with absolutely zero manual back and forth. It answers those frequently asked questions and processes simple requests literally the second they arrive. This entirely eliminates the risk of missed messages. It ensures absolutely zero prospects slip through the cracks.
All right, part 3, the setup checklist. We're going to completely demystify this technology for you right now. As a busy owner, you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds amazing, but I absolutely do not have the time to learn how to code this. Well, the beauty of this service is that the entire setup process is handled for you in a highly structured, totally repeatable way.
Here are the exact 4 steps we use to get the system up and running in your business. Step 1, define the agent's role. Step 2, connect the AI engine. Step 3, establish the workflows. And Step 4, deploy and test. I want to be super clear here. Once we hand this over, it requires zero technical effort on your part. You are not going to be managing code, you're just going to be enjoying the results. Let's break down exactly what happens in each of these steps. Okay, step 1. We jump into the Base 44 dashboard and create a new super agent. We give it a name and lay out exactly what it needs to do. The golden rule here is simple. Clearer instructions mean better output. We write a really specific prompt. For instance, telling the AI it has to manage customer inquiries, guide users through problems, and process basic things like refunds. This completely transforms the agent into an absolute expert on your specific local firm.
Moving on to step 2, we connect the engine. To do this, we integrate your OpenAI API key right into the system. And look, without getting bogged down in tech jargon, you can basically just think of the OpenAI API as the brain of the whole operation. It's what actually powers the responses, making sure they're intelligent, accurate, and totally human-like. Without this key, the agent won't do anything. But once it's connected and has credits, wow, the engine is officially running.
Now for step 3. Even with a brilliant brain, the system still needs structure for real-world scenarios, right? So we set up essential workflows. If a user asks about your services, the AI fires back with the right info. If they want a refund, it checks your policy and helps with the next steps. But most importantly, we build in logic so the AI actually knows its own limits. If a request is just way too complex, it automatically routes it straight to your human support team. It passes the baton seamlessly.
Finally, step 4, deployment and testing. We stress test the full flow with all sorts of different messages to guarantee instant, accurate replies. And here is the absolute best part for your peace of mind. While the AI is doing all the heavy lifting, you keep total visibility. Everything is tracked live, right inside an admin dashboard. Incoming tickets pop up automatically, and you get email notifications. You stay fully informed, literally without having to lift a single finger to type a response. Let's pivot to the bottom line with part 4, 3 business growing benefits. The monthly ROI justification. Offering this as a managed service on a monthly subscription is honestly a non-negotiable investment for your operational health. Let me lay out exactly why keeping this system running in the background is going to pay for itself.
There are 3 totally undeniable benefits here. Number 1, 0 missed leads. Because responses are instant, you capture every single opportunity the very second it arrives. Number 2, reclaimed staff time. By automating all those repetitive, basic questions, you immediately cure staff burnout. And number 3, seamless escalation. Your human team only steps in when their actual expertise is really needed for the complex stuff. This service directly targets and cures your pain points of lost sales and operational drag.
But I really want to highlight the ultimate advantage here: 24-hour coverage. This system runs continuously in the background. It doesn't clock out at 5 p.m. It doesn't need a lunch break, and it certainly doesn't call in sick. It is just a persistent, reliable safety net for your revenue. The source material for our explainer today features this remarkably powerful quote, and it sums it up perfectly. Fast response times aren't optional anymore. They directly impact revenue. I really want you to internalize that. Paying a monthly retainer to keep an instant AI support system running, that is not a business expense. That is revenue protection. Every single delayed reply is a missed opportunity.
Okay, finally, part 5, automating your future. The consultant's close. Let's bring all this together and elevate your entire operational strategy. The absolute core philosophy of true business scaling is this: you have to stop trading time for money. As a business owner, your time is your most valuable asset, by far. When you're stuck answering basic emails or apologizing for delayed replies, you are not growing your business. By building a scalable system that handles the heavy lifting, you can finally step back and focus on the high-level strategy that drives actual, real growth.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on. Are you ready to stop losing leads to delayed replies and start automating your revenue? The blueprint is right here. The tech is completely proven, the setup is entirely managed for you, and the ROI is immediate. It is time to reclaim your time and secure your bottom line. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer.